We did it, gentlemen. We finally did it. We got the boots. If you follow me on Instagram the past few weeks, you were on this frustrating endeavor with me because I couldn't get the boots out of my head, and the moment I returned the big rocks, it got a bit more obsessive than normal. But before we continue, there are two versions of these boots. Well, there's more, but technically it's two. So we have the shearling version, and then we have the regular leather version. Shearling, I never considered because, okay, shearling they do okay against water and like snow and all that, but they will stink up, because fur, and it will look very, very different when it doesn't age well. Regular leather age so much better. And as with every purchases that I make online that I haven't tried on or even seen in person, I have some concerns, I have some questions, some excitements, and everything in between. Sizing, that's my first major question because when I owned the big rocks, I got in a 43 and it was a bit slippery slidey, so I got these in a 42. Ideally 42 and a half would have been great, but I don't believe they make these in half sizes. But luckily I got these off of Farfetch, so if they don't fit me correctly, I can always return it because it's not final sale, and then I'll just order a 43. Ideally though, I don't want to go through it again. I don't want to go through the returning process again. I want the 42 to fit me just right. Tractor sole. I really, really look forward to these. When I got the big rocks, I was very disappointed that they didn't have the tractor sole. For some reason, they look so good to me. Aesthetically, they look beautiful. It has this rugged look to it, and they look to be very durable and comfortable. And the height, I really like big soles now, so the height will be great because I intend for these boots to be my winter boots. So the higher off the ground you are, the better it will be when you're wearing it after a snowstorm or after the rain. With regard to the tractor sole, they released these in two versions. One of them is translucent, the other one just plain black. I never considered a plain black. I always like the translucent one. It's very enticing to me. It's hard to explain. I think once I have it in front of me, I will be able to form an opinion on it. If these are as comfortable as they look, I really think these are going to be my winter boots for the next 5 years or 10 years even. The leather, the lambskin leather. I really like the lambskin upper. I was fairly disappointed with Rick and Montclair with the lack of leather underneath the fur. I'm not that excited about the thickness of the leather. It said it's a lightweight. I would have much rather be medium weight, or heavyweight like the Kiss boots. They also said that it has this peach skin hand feel. I don't know what that means, but I'm very excited to find out what it means. Jumbo laces. I am fairly excited about this. However, when you compare these jumbo laces to the mega laces, it's a bit lacking. So I found this listing on Grail and the guy replaced his jumbo laces with the mega laces. I am gonna hit him up, ask him where it's from, or I think I'm just gonna go to Home Depot, go to Target, Walmart, find any long laces. Okay, so a couple of scenarios. So first scenario, I don't do anything to it. I keep the jumbo laces as it is. Second scenario, I go find really, really long laces and do the mega laces. Third scenario, I find long jumbo laces. I do the over exaggerated pentagram but with the big ropes. And then fourth scenario is that I keep the jumbo laces on. I find the long mega laces and then wrap that around. So I really want it to be extra. I want it to be super, super extra. Comfort, I talked about it briefly, but I've never owned the tractor sole, and with my big rocks, I didn't really wear them. I was so hesitant to wear them because I knew I was returning it. It's one of these things where it's a big concern because I've never felt it. I never wore it in store. So this is just one of the gamble that you take when you buy something new online. I have a few outfits planned with these boots. I'm very excited. And okay, so here's my plan. So on a really, really nice day in the winter, meaning no snow, no rain, no nothing, I will wear these out with the lacing and the laces and all that. But on a really bad day, let's say it's a snowstorm or it's raining out, I will take the laces off and I will wear these boots because if the upper is as waterproof as I think it will be, these boots will be amazing against snowstorms. So let's say I need to shovel snow out of my driveway or it's raining, I need to walk somewhere. I think these boots will be wonderful for that. Okay, I don't mind my footwear getting dirty, but I mind that my laces gets dirty because I don't like dirty laces, and also most laces are cotton, so when they do get dirty, it catches all these bad smells. So I'm not a big fan of that. So I would try to take care of the laces as much as I can. Or the other option is I find alternative that are super cheap, like $2-3. So then I'll just do it, and then when the laces get dirty, I'll simply replace it. However, my friend Swan, he has advised against me getting these boots because he has a pair and he said it's not the most practical. But the day I take advice from someone who pays $27 for an appetizer, that's the day that Christopher Nolan makes a bad film, and that's never gonna happen. I paid more than I would have loved to on Farfetch, but Farfetch has this price adjustment thing, so when they do lower the price a week or two after, I can just hit them up and then get the differences. So I was really obsessive with these. It was unhealthy. I knew I should just get it and get that out of my head because, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When these boots arrive, all of this excitement will be gone because the chase, the hunt, is really the most exciting part for me. And I believe most of you can relate to that. My friend Swan says the same thing. Anyway, so at this very moment, I'm very excited to get it. So next week I will show off the unboxing and first impression. Yeah, I'll see you then. I'm very, very excited, but it will die down. Anyway, my name is Makasy. I will see you next week.